This is the Indivisible San Francisco, Indivisible East Bay model impeachment hearing on an article of impeachment for corruption and graft. We are taking on the roles of participants in a hearing by the House Judiciary Committee on one of the many articles of impeachment for President Trump. Rather than a full hearing, this is a presentation of a draft article. Impeachment is not just for regular crimes, but also for abuses of power and for failures of responsibility. We believe that the real Congress must impeach on all the president's offenses in order to protect the country, for justice for all, and to rebuild our democracy. Now, on to the article presentation.
In his conduct as President of the United States, Donald John Trump, in violation of his constitutional oath to faithfully execute his office and, to the best of his ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and in violation of his constitutional duty to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has violated the two emoluments clauses of the Constitution by using his high office for his own personal and political and financial gain, and to enrich his family members and his political supporters. Furthermore, Donald Trump has appointed to high office persons who are known to be both corrupt and encumbered by serious conflicts of interest, and he has been derelict in his duty to oversee and supervise subordinate individuals and departments by failing to require and ensure that those appointees serve the American people rather than themselves, their cronies, and their political donors. In particular, Donald Trump has
consistently, deliberately, and flagrantly violated the Foreign Emoluments Clause of the Constitution by personally profiting from foreign patronage of, investment in, and concessions to his personal, corporate, and family business interests from the nations and the leaders of Russia, China, Turkey, the Philippines, India, Great Britain, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Bulgaria, Brazil, and Vietnam, Dominican Republic, Panama, among others.
Consistently, deliberately, and flagrantly violated the domestic emoluments clause of the Constitution by personally profiting from American government payments to, patronage of, and concessions to his personal, corporate, and family business interests, including, but not limited to, his real estate empire, including Trump Tower, his chains of hotels, golf courses, and resorts.
Consistently and willfully distorted and corrupted American foreign policy with adversaries such as Russia, China, and North Korea, and allies such as Saudi Arabia and Turkey, to benefit his personal political interests and fortune and those of his family and cronies.
Consistently appointed and retained in office corrupt officials, administrators, and advisors, despite their past history of serious ethics violations, flagrant conflicts of interests, and numerous egregious instances of graft, peculation, and corruption.
Evinced a clear pattern of systematically using interim and acting appointments to circumvent and evade the U.S. Senate's constitutionality mandated advice and consent, scrutiny of, and confirmation of appointments to high office.
Endorsed, encouraged, and actively promoted regulatory malfeasance, misfeasance, and nonfeasance by administration officials for the financial benefit of himself, cronies, and Republican Party donors.
Illegally fired without proper due process or forced to resign, career administration, intelligence, and law enforcement officials and employees because of their political beliefs or their refusal to enable or countenance corrupt malfeasance and misfeasance.
Even setting aside all of the other high crimes and misdemeanors that the House of Representatives is investigating, this set of abuses against the American people and crimes against humanity is on its own more than sufficient to warrant the impeachment, conviction, and removal of Mr. Trump from the presidency. Therefore, be it resolved that Donald John Trump, President of the United States, has committed high crimes and misdemeanors, and that this article of impeachment be submitted to the House of Representatives for adoption.
Thanks for watching. We encourage you to call your U.S. representative and senators today to let them know that you support the impeachment and removal of Mr. Trump from office. Please also participate in town halls and impeachment rallies near you. Our system of government only works with your engagement, and your calls really can make a difference.